And this is the opening match of episode 16 of New Gen, with the last one before the next pay-per-view for New Gen Resurgance. And we're starting the show off with Optimus motherfucking Prime. The last time we've seen him was in episode 15, the prior episode, where he took on DDP in a singles match. They had a bit of a beef after the fact, and they both debuted in that one battle royal. The Rorschach ended up winning a while back. And I believe Optimus won that match with DDP. I can't remember. I have to go back and watch. And now Optimus is taking on... I don't know who it is. I was just told that he was going to be wrestling on this show tonight. I don't know who his opponent is. But hopefully, whoever it is, Optimus take some mercy out on them or something. I don't freaking know. I just know that Optimus is a tough son of a bitch. And I know for a fact that he's looking to try and make a name for himself here and win some gold. Outside of the tag titles with Sephiroth at one time, I don't think he's ever won a title. Ever. Oh god. R-Truth is his opponent on this show. Last time we seen R-Truth was when he got squashed by Cassie and Cinder from the New Gen World Championship. Over like a year ago, or something like that. And now Truth has finally come back. I guess he was must have been embarrassed from that loss, but whatever, I don't know. And now Truth is back, and he's taking on Optimus Prime in this opening match. This is going to be interesting. I've been wondering where the heck Truth has been. Haven't seen him in a while. He's one of the fan favorites of this show. And apparently he has a new attitude. As he's looking all crazy and shit. Wonder if that'll help him win this match. Who knows. Hopefully he won't get squashed again. And let's get this opening match of New Gen episode 16 underway. And Optimus immediately on the offensive, but Truth blocks that kick and nails a kick of his own Optimus. And the headlock by R-Truth on Optimus. Elbow to the face of Truth, knocking him down. Bulldog by R-Truth to Optimus Prime. R-Truth with a pair of punches at Optimus, whips him in the ropes. Arm drag by R-Truth to Optimus. Now Truth has Optimus against the ropes, who just dumps him to the outside almost. Truth just with a punch to the face of Optimus there when he tried to knock him off the apron. And now R-Truth with a power slam there of Optimus. The fact he was able to lift up a Transformer says a lot about R-Truth. And I love how he's just been blissfully ignorant to the fact that John Cena's an asshole heel now. In real life. Fourth wall break, by the way. And meanwhile, Optimus is just beating the shit out of Truth, and he blocks that punch into a go behind. And Optimus flips him over. And Truth trips him up. Elbow drop by R-Truth to Optimus. Well, I can't remember what that slam was called, but I know it was like a double underhook slam there, so whatever the hell that was. All I know is Optimus just threw him down, and now just right back on the beating crap out of him. And Truth with the go behind on Optimus. Russian leg sweep. Kick the midsection of Optimus by Truth. Optimus just more kicks and punches there, and Truth blocks that kick. Belly to back suplex. Now Truth with a headlock on Optimus. Uranagi there by Truth, and a leg drop. Now Truth has Optimus back up, who just blocked that punch and punched him in the face there. An armbar by Optimus. Shot to the arm of R-Truth by Optimus there. Elbow to the back of the head of Truth. Truth blocking that punch of Optimus into a headlock, into an armbar, into a go behind, and just a slap to the back of Optimus Prime's head. And just a punch to the face. Oh god. And now Truth with a kind of stealing the boo ball there, but just nailing Optimus with that cut suplex into a stunner. 1, 2, and Optimus kicks out. Meet the midsection of Truth by Prime. Arm drag by R-Truth to Optimus. And a leg drop. Knee to the midsection again of R-Truth by Optimus. And the Optimus has Truth up and just throws him across the ring. Now Optimus picking Truth up, but that big boot to freaking Truth there, just knocking his head off his shoulders. Now Optimus dragging Truth in ropes. Rolls him over, going for cover. 1, 2, and R-Truth kicks out. There's more punches there by R-Truth into a headlock. Elbow to the back of the head of Perm. Go behind by Truth on Optimus. Suplex by R-Truth to Optimus. And Optimus just punches him off. What the frig was that? Optimus. Headlock by R-Truth. And Optimus with a suplex R-Truth. Optimus telling Truth to get back up. Setting up for the jackknife powerbomb R-Truth. Going for cover is Optimus. 1, 2, and Optimus Prime gets the win with a jackknife on R-Truth. Truth got a lot more offense in this match than he did against Cassie, and I'll give him that much, but either way. Optimus scoring yet another win, and just continuing the roll of momentum he has. Like I said, I don't remember if he beat DDP in the last episode, so freaking Grinchy, if you watch this, freaking leave it in the comments. Or if anybody who's seen episode 15, freaking come back to this episode, and if you haven't seen it already, let me know in the comments, because I forget. Either way. It sucks for R-Truth to lose his return match, but like I said, at the same time, Optimus just trying to make a name for himself. Freaking in this company, you know. And this is a 6-person #1 contender battle royal for the Hardcore Championship. This was supposed to originally just be a fatal 4-way, but apparently from what I've been told through my headset, it got changed to a battle royal because apparently 2 new people are going to be making their debuts on this roster in this match. And that's why this match has been changed to a battle royal. And the first one to come out, one of the 4 people who I knew was going to be in this match, is freaking one half of Lucha Tekken, King! And for those who haven't seen it yet, because you haven't watched anything from the Mag Nation, King was one half of the first Mag Nation Championship match back in the day at the first Magamania. Or Galactic Throwdown, one of the two. Where him and Yusuke face each other to become the first ever Universal Champion. And King ended up coming up short. But he would end up winning the Hardcore title, I think, like twice in his career in the Mag Nation after that. But he never really did anything in Mag Nation. But ever since he showed up here along with the El Dragon as Tekka Jr., they've been in a pretty popular tag team, even though they also haven't really done anything. But they've had a tag title shot once. So they haven't done anything in a while since then. But they're hoping to change it around eventually. But right now, King is trying to win some singles title. But first he has to get the opportunity. And he has to take on freaking 5 other guys in this match. One of which, as you can see, is the Django, or Django freaking, however it's pronounced. And Django is hoping to win his first singles title too, but first he has to win this Battle Royal, as does everybody else in this freaking match. Wouldn't that be crazy? Freaking Django versus whoever the hardcore champion is, which I'm pretty sure is still freaking Eli Manning. That'd be crazy just to see Django and Eli Manning face each other for a freaking hardcore title. That would be nuts. Any of these guys that are in this Battle Royal would be funny to see freaking take on Eli Manning for that title. Hopefully beat him. That'd be epic. And here comes freaking Captain Falcon, I believe. Yep. And I'm pretty sure Captain Falcon has actually held titles in the Mag Nation back in the day too. I can't remember exactly freaking if he did or not. I just know that he was in a tag team with Trunks, I think? Or Link. It was Link, I believe. He teamed up with in the Mag Nation once. And freaking... don't remember what the tag team name was. I just know that Captain Falcon was in a team with Link at one time. And like I said, I don't remember if he really ever did anything in Mag Nation. But I just know that he's very popular, and he's very over with the fans. And Django is probably pissed to see him since last time these two freaking seen each other. Captain Falcon beat him in a one-on-one match. So I'm sure Django is probably mad as all hell to see Captain Falcon is in this match. And I can imagine Django is going to be going for him first in this Battle Royal. And I would not blame him. And here comes Kenny fucking Powers. The dude who was part of one of the first ever matches that the Mag Nation ever uploaded. And he also challenged Kratos for the US title at one time, when Kratos was the New Gen US champion. And I believe he's in another match before that, and I think he won like a Battle Royal to actually get that opportunity for the US title before that. And then before that, I think he was in another match. I just can't remember what it was. But either way, now Kenny Powers is trying to get an opportunity at the hardcore title. And Lord knows, I can only imagine what it's going to be like if Kenny Powers took on Eli Manning. That would be freaking insane. Especially since Kenny Powers never really did like literally anything in the Mag Nation. It was like in a Royal Rumble match at one time, and he had the match with Bob Saget, I think it was, whoever it was, freaking like at the beginning of the Mag Nation, and then he just like disappeared off the face of the earth, and from the Mag Nation after that. So freaking Kenny Powers trying to make a name for himself in this match, just like every one of these guys that are in it. What the fuck? This is one of the new guys that just was apparently recently signed, from what I've been told. And it's a former freaking Mag Nation Atomite champion and probably freaking something else. I believe it was like Galactic champion at one time. I can't remember freaking. Somebody leave it in the comments. But freaking Gambit's here! Freaking Christ, I never thought I'd see Gambit freaking showing up in this company. And now I get why this match was changed to a freaking Battle Royal, because this is just freaking one of the biggest freaking hires we've ever gotten. And that's after freaking we signed Daenerys and freaking Silk Spectre. And now we got freaking Gambit. And the X-Men got a new member of their group, I believe. Freaking Gambit decides to join up with his buddies on this roster, which would not be surprised. Now I just wonder who the 6th entrant in this Battle Royal is, and whoever the last one is. What the fuck? There's no fucking way this dude is here. The freaking current AOT2 champion, freaking Lucario, is here in New Gen? Are you freaking kidding me? I cannot believe that freaking Lucario's come here from freaking AOT2 Wrestling. And now he's going to be competing in this Battle Royal, get an opportunity at the freaking New Gen Hardcore Championship. And he's also wearing the closest thing I can make to the freaking AOT2 Championship 4th wall break, by the way. But this is just freaking insane that Lucario is here. This Battle Royal is going to be nuts, I can already tell. And for the Pokemon fans out there, freaking, this is one of my favorite Pokemon. So I'm kind of biased and I'm rooting for him to win. Just my personal opinion. and let's get this battle royal underway. And Lucario is going at it with Django. Gambit's split off with King, and Kenny Powers is wailing away at freaking Captain Falcon. Now Lucario is trying to eliminate Django, while Falcon's tossing Kenny Powers out to the outside ring. Gambit's getting tossed out by King. Sorry. I was going to say, I thought Kenny Powers was about to get eliminated already in less than a minute. And now Django's trying to eliminate Lucario, and Kenny Powers is fucking drunk or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. A counter will tie between Django and Lucario on that side. And King has already eliminated Gambit freaking in the first 40 seconds of the match. Well, thanks for coming, Gambit. Freaking, I can already tell how your career's going to go on this roster. Freaking, but I still am in shock that Gambit actually even is here now. But freaking, I did not think he was only going to last 40 seconds in this battle royal. But I don't know, man. And now Kenny Powers trying to eliminate Captain Falcon, but he punched him off with him. And Lucario's just going at it with Django and King at the same time. And now Kenny Powers tried to eliminate Captain Falcon, but freaking Django cut him off. And Lucario almost eliminated King there. And Lucario flipping over Django, and King with a chop to Lucario. And Falcon just punching Kenny Powers in the face once and almost gets thrown out. And Lucario just getting kicked and missing that shoulder tackle there. Django just knocking Falcon right on his ass. Uppercut by Lucario. Since Lucario is still fighting, and for those who don't know about Pokemon types, Lucario, I'm not surprised, is doing freaking like all kinds of like fighting moves. And Kenny Powers just got eliminated by King. As I was saying, Lucario is probably going to be doing a lot of fighting moves, so basically he's going to be doing like a lot of freaking like boxing shit and whatever. But I don't know. And Django almost got eliminated by 3 people at once. And Lucario shoving Django against the ropes while Falcon nailing a body slam to the King. And Falcon trying to eliminate King there. Skull crushing finale much there. And Django just got eliminated by Lucario. Lucario has just been on a tear. An electric chair dropped the King by Captain Falcon. Elbow drop by Lucario to King. And Falcon with that chop to King there. And Falcon whipping Lucario on the ropes. An atomic drop off out of nowhere freaking by Captain Falcon after catching him in midair. And King whipping Falcon to the outside. And King with a drop kick to Falcon and eliminating him from the battle royal. And Falcon is understandably pissed. And now we're just down to King and Lucario. And King just drop kicking Lucario's legs from out from underneath him. And Lucario just wailing away at King. And Lucario eliminates King! What a way to make a fucking debut for Lucario. And now Lucario is going to be going to freaking Resurgence to take on Eli Manning for the Hardcore Championship. Freaking the AOT2 World Champion, guys. And girls. And whoever else watches this match. First match on this show. And Lucario is already making a first impression. This dude's gonna freaking be a terror in this freaking roster, I can already tell. Just like he is in AOT2. Freaking Christ, man. Well, we were supposed to have the freaking women's title match that we're going to be having on this show tonight between Urza, Dawn, and Juliet Sterling. But as we just seen, freaking Juliet just assaulted Urza in the backstage area of the pipe. So while freaking Urza's being transported to a medical facility, and Juliet's getting chewed out by the freaking GM and freaking other people in the backstage area. And they're trying to figure things out what to do here. So in the meantime, we're getting this impromptu singles match between, from what I've been told, Ghostface and Danny Phantom. I haven't seen Ghostface in a while. Freaking, I don't even remember the last time Ghostface even wrestled on this damn show. This is his and Danny Phantom's opportunity to freaking show why they should be showcased on this show more often. Like I said, we haven't seen either one of them in like forever. So it's just nice that we can have them back on the show and everything. Because like I said, it's been forever since the last time they were on the show. And freaking, both these guys want to have opportunities. Right, freaking, they haven't been on the show in forever. So, time to step up, Ghostface, and you too, Danny. Especially if you just want to keep being on this show on a more frequent basis and not being just randomly brought up to freaking wrestle on the show because of freaking shit happening backstage. And here comes freaking Danny Phantom. One of the more popular guys that people have been blowing up freaking the social media page for this company. But where the freak has he been? Well, here he is, people. He's back and he's on the show again. First time in like forever. And all it took was freaking shit to be happening with the freaking women's division of this show. Things are just getting crazy, people. It's getting that time for a pay-per-view for this show, and freaking Final Hunt is coming up. And let's get this one-on-one match underway. A carnival tie between Danny and Ghostface. And headlock by Ghostface on Danny. Belly-to-back suplex. Or belly-to-belly suplex by Ghostface to Danny. Now Ghostface was a headlock. Headbutt to Danny. Belly-to-belly suplex to Danny Phantom by Ghostface. Jesus Christ. Remember what I said about freaking these two needing to prove themselves? Want to be showcased on the show more often? Well, Ghostface is already freaking off to a great start to that. And Danny just repeated kicks to Ghostface's chest. And I'm just grinding his boot against Ghostface's mask, I guess. Feel behind by Danny on Ghostface. Suplex by Danny to Ghostface. Now Danny with a headlock on Ghostface. Whoops him in the corner. Drop kick to Ghostface in the corner. Now Danny with a headlock, and Ghostface trips him up. Elbow drop by Ghostface to Danny. Kick to midsection by Danny, and another kick. And that punch just knocks him in the corner. And another drop kick to Ghostface in the corner. And Ghostface blocking that punch in the headlock. And Danny with another suplex to Ghostface. German suplex by Danny to Ghostface there. Now Danny with a pair of punches to Ghostface and to go behind. And another German suplex by Danny. And a stomp to the arm of Ghostface by Danny Phantom. And a kick to midsection. Whoops in the corner, does Ghostface to Danny. Oh god, now what's Ghostface doing? Jumping uppercut by freaking Ghostface in the middle turnbuckle there. And now Danny is just right back on him, but there's a pair of punches and trip to Ghostface by Danny there. And Ghostface just poked him right in the eyes. Freaking typical Ghostface there. And Ghostface with a suplex there. And a shot to the lower back of Danny by Ghostface in a headlock. Suplex, arm drag, whatever the hell that was, by Ghostface there. And a knee drop. And go behind by Ghostface on Danny, and just a slap to the back of the head. And now Danny with a pair of punches and another headlock on Ghostface. Well, that's one way to do a neck breaker. Rolling forearm to Ghostface, knocking him down there by freaking Danny Phantom. And another one just knocking him down. Danny just going full Hangman Adam Page on him. And a third just rolling forearm there by Danny to knocking Ghostface down. And now Danny just with the repeated kick to the chest of freaking Ghostface and a kick to the head for good measure. Don't forget for his Danny. 1, 2, and Ghostface kicks out. And now Ghostface with headlock, and Danny versus into a Russian leg sweep. And now Danny setting up for something. Kick the midsection by Ghostface to Danny, and they just keep running into each other. And Ghostface just a flurry of punches there, and a kick, and just more punches, and an uppercut to Danny. Sleeper suplex, whatever the hell that was, to Danny Phantom like Ghostface, and misses the knee drop. And they ran into each other again. Phantom knee much there by Danny, freaking to Ghostface, and slams his arm against the ring. Most useless move in wrestling. And Ghostface just no-sells the freaking knee to the face. Which is nothing new, because Ghostface usually has a tendency to freaking no-sell like a lot of shit. Close on again, knocking him down. Off the ropes. Tilt-over backbreaker to Danny by Ghostface. Oh god. And Ghostface with a freaking slam there. And now Ghostface going for cover. 1, 2, and Danny kicks out. And Danny blocks that punch. What the hell was that? And Ghostface with a go behind on Danny. German suplex by Ghostface to Danny. Oh god. And now Ghostface with a Ghostface driver freaking to Danny. And now Ghostface going for cover on Danny. 1, 2, and Danny kicks out. And now can't have a tie between the two. Sean's gonna be loving this. Headlock takeover by Ghostface to Danny. And now just Ghostface just pummeling away at Danny, freaking with all these punches to the face. And now Danny's back up. Headlock by Ghostface. Flips him over. And now Ghostface going for submission on Danny. And Danny with a headbutt to Ghostface, knocking him off of him. Punch to face, and another one. And a go behind by Danny. And a pair of elbows to the face of Danny by Ghostface there. And Ghostface just lifts him up and slams him down on his knee. Oh god, no freaking Ghostface with his gut-wrench suplex. And now going for cover. 1, 2, and Ghostface gets the win off the gut-wrench suplex to Danny. Well, Ghostface definitely sent a message there that freaking putting on one hell of a display against Danny, and so did Danny for that matter. Both these guys put on a pretty good match, in my opinion, for just being asked to freaking come out here and compete. Just hang out in the backstage area. Being the first match in like forever, you know? But Ghostface with a huge win over Danny. And hopefully we'll be seeing more of Ghostface if this is what he has to showcase for everybody. The next match, from what I've been told, is the women's match, which is still happening. Only apparently, from what I've been told, it'll just be Juliet taking on Dawn. And after what Juliet just did to Urza, I really fucking hope Dawn wins. Because, fuck you, Juliet. You fucking bitch. And this is the New-Gen Women's Championship match between freaking Juliet and what is supposed to be a triple threat with Dawn and Urza, but apparently after Juliet just took out Urza just moments ago before that match where Ghostface and Danny face each other in, freaking now it's just Dawn and Juliet that's going to be facing each other in this match. And regardless of who wins this match, whoever wins this match is going to have to defend the title later on in the week, or whenever the hell the Resurgence pay-per-view takes place. against Morgan Ainsland, from what I've been told. As Morgan wants a shot at the title after whoever wins this match. So freaking Juliet, if you somehow manage to win this match, you're gonna have freaking defend that title. Not allowing to rest up and the heel up, because you're gonna have to defend that title against Morgan. And somehow, if this woman wins this match, she's gonna have to freaking defend the title against Morgan in a short period of time. And honestly, I'm rooting for Dawn to win this match, because this has been a long time coming that she didn't get wanting this opportunity since she got taken out by Juliet a while back. She was supposed to have this match with her like a while ago, to be honest. And now Dawn's finally getting her one-on-one opportunity. And it sucks that Ursa's not going to be getting her a chance to try and win her belt back after she got screwed out of it by freaking Juliet the last time she was in the ring with her. But, you know, that's just Juliet for her, just doing whatever underhanded shit that she can, just so she can freaking hold on to this title. Because whoever walked out of Resurgence with the title is facing Sonya to unify the belt in the crown the first ever women's undisputed champion of this company. So that's gonna be freaking interesting. We already know that Sonya is still the reigning main roster women's champion, so she's probably watching these girls freaking with determination. So she knows who it is she might be facing at Final Hunt 2. And let's get this New Gen Women's Championship match underway. And Colin will tie between the two to start off. And Sean's going to be happy about that. And a headlock by Juliet slams her down. And Juliet just slamming Dawn face first against the ring. Forearm by Dawn there, just barely grazing Juliet. A headlock by Dawn. Headlock takeover to Juliet. Springboard by Juliet in their crossbody, which she nailed on Dawn. Kick the midsection and a drop kick by Dawn to Juliet. Go behind by Dawn on Juliet. And an arm drag. Atomic drop by Dawn to Juliet. And a kick to midsection. And just a flurry of chops there. And a punch there, dazing Juliet. Backbreaker to Juliet by Dawn. And an elbow drop to the back. Juliet blocked that punch in. What open hand palm strike or whatever the hell that was to Dawn. And a kick to midsection by Dawn there. Juliet blocks that punch in her headlock. And just punches her down. Now Juliet picking up Dawn, who blocks that punch in her headlock, and a huge chop there knocking it down. And misses the elbow drop. That's Dawn. Good job. And now Dawn with another headlock. Suplex by Dawn to Juliet. And Juliet with a kip up there. Now Juliet whipping Dawn in the corner. Now Juliet, top rope, sits on her, dodges the clothesline, springboard crossbody by Juliet to Dawn, wheelbarrow, face buster into a bulldog to Dawn by Juliet. Clothesline by Juliet as well to Dawn. And another clothesline by Juliet to Dawn, they're knocking her down. And now Juliet with this freaking weird submission on Dawn, trying to make her submit, trying to make quick work of her, and Dawn manages to slip out. Going for cover. One, only a one count. Famous by freaking Juliet. Going for cover. One, two, and Dawn kicks out again. Kick the midsection by Dawn and Juliet. Oh god. And Dawn with a pile driver to Juliet. And just stomp, freaking boot to the face of Juliet there by Dawn. DDT by Dawn to Juliet. Drags her from the ropes. And now Dawn going for her sharpshooter on freaking Juliet. Make her tap. Make her humble. Ask her. And Juliet manages to get to the ropes. to break the hold. And Dawn just a punch to the face of Juliet in the head. Punch to the face. And a super kick by Dawn! Now Dawn go for cover on Juliet. 1, 2, and Juliet kicks out. Freaking so close there by Dawn. And Juliet blocks that punch. An armbar by Juliet on Dawn. Knee to the midsection of Juliet. And whiffs the kick to Dawn. Headlock by Juliet. Flips her over. Into a submission attempt again. Juliet's trying to make Dawn tap out, but I know for a fact that Dawn ain't tapping out to this weird ass submission. And Dawn gets out of it with a headbutt. Now Dawn's dazed. And Juliet with a lollipop chainsaw freaking bulldog. Or whatever the fuck that was. And now Juliet going to the top turnbuckle. And Dawn just bills her off. And now Dawn picking up Juliet. Backbreaker to Juliet. Elbow drop to the back. And Dawn with a neck breaker to Juliet as well. Drop kick by Dawn to Juliet. And now Dawn trying to go for another. Is going for a figure 4 leg lock on Juliet. And for some reason she didn't hold on to it, but whatever. And now Dawn picking up Juliet. A DDT by Dawn to Juliet again. Atomic drop by Dawn to Juliet. Forearm to the face as well. And a kip up again by Dawn. Going for cover. 1, 2, and Juliet kicks out again. Springboard by Dawn, and she nailed that. You know, Dawn dragging Juliet to the middle of the ring. Going for cover. 1, 2, and Juliet kicks out again. Chop to the chest, and another one, and a third chop by Dawn. And Juliet reverses the suplex attempt into a neckbreaker to Dawn. Now Juliet drags Dawn from the ropes off the neckbreaker. Going for cover. 1, 2, and Dawn kicks out. Freaking roundhouse kick or whatever the hell that was by Juliet to Dawn there. Just whiffing that punch there the first time. And Juliet whooping Dawn on the ropes. Watch out, ref. Powerbomb by Dawn to Juliet and an elbow drop. And Dawn springboard, which she nailed again. And now Dawn setting up for the deadly super kick that she likes to use. Forearm in the face of Juliet by Dawn. And a kip up again. Now Dawn just taunting Juliet, telling her to get up. Super kick by Dawn! No. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and Dawn's the new Gen Women's Champion! Fucking finally, Jesus Christ. Freaking Dawn waited forever for this opportunity, and she managed to bring Juliet's reign to an end. Now Dawn has to freaking prepare herself to face Morgan Ainsland at the Resurgence pay-per-view for this title. Freaking Christ. I'm just so freaking happy that Dawn managed to get payback for what Juliet did to Urza a little while ago. And Dawn is bringing a championship home to the Sinnoh region. And Misty's probably geeking out too. She's a former women's champion herself. And she's just happy that her longtime tag team partner is a freaking champion for the first time. Singles champion, not tag, but you get the idea. Well, we're still on the topic of women's wrestling. And these two girls have a lot to freaking follow up when it comes to this match. Because they got a huge task ahead of them to follow this up. It's Daenerys taking on Lilith. And whoever wins that match probably will be in line to challenge for this title. And after whoever wins the match between Morgan and freaking Resurgence. Either way. I still cannot believe that we have a new Gen Women's Champion. And here comes a former Women's Champion in the Mag Nation with Daenerys freaking Targaryen. And I still don't understand why her thing doesn't come up on the screen like it usually does for everybody else. But either way. After that freaking match that just happened between Dawn and freaking Juliet, Daenerys and her opponent Lilith have a huge task ahead and they'll follow up on that. And Daenerys is probably watching them. It's like, that's going to be me eventually. I'm going to be the one holding a title above my head one of these days. And I would not be surprised if that happens sometime in the future. Because Daenerys is one of the best I've ever stepped foot in the wrestling ring. And I'm just happy that we managed to snag her before she got signed somewhere else. And this is going to be a huge task for Lilith. They have to take on freaking a former women's champion and a legend in the business. And let's be honest, Game of Thrones, even though its faults, the series was better than freaking the crappy Borderlands movie. Love the video games, but they have not been doing the freaking Lilith justice at all. Or the franchise in a whole, freaking at all. Freaking as of late when it comes to the Borderlands series. But we see it either way. And as far as it goes, as who I think is going to win this match, I'm torn. I like both these girls. And I still like the Borderlands franchise. I just wish freaking they would get rid of Randy Pitchford. And they would just do better for that series. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Daenerys wins this match, to be completely honest. And I would be shocked if Lilith somehow managed to win this match. Nothing against Lilith, but that's just my opinion. And let's get this one-on-one match underway between these two. And go behind by Daenerys on Lilith. Rake to the back of Lilith. And Kanya would tie up there between the two. Sean's going to be happy about that. Armbar by Daenerys. Just slamming her face first against the ring. And just slaps in the back of the head. Just a punch to the face by Daenerys. Whoops her in the corner. Clothesline knocks her down. Go behind by Daenerys on Lilith. Bulldog by Daenerys as well. Headlock by Daenerys on Lilith. Headlock takeover. Another headlock by Daenerys on Lilith. Reverses into a Russian leg sweep. And then Lilith with an armbar on Daenerys. And just breaks her arm over her freaking shoulder. Reverse neck breaker, or whatever the hell that was, by Lilith to Daenerys. And just Lilith just repeated chops, punches, and a drop kick. And Daenerys dodging whatever the hell was trying to go there. And Lilith with a weird neck breaker, whatever that was. And Lilith blocked the kick there. Dragon screw Daenerys. And just Lilith with some more chops and punches and another drop kick. And then Lilith with a headlock into an armbar. And Daenerys getting out of it, and just with a forearm knocking her in the corner. And Lilith with an elbow to the face of Daenerys. Forearm to the face, knocking her down again. And he kicked her lower back. And Daenerys just shoves her off. There's another jab below there. And Lilith just flips her over. And just repeated disrespecting boots to the face of everybody. Lilith to Daenerys. And a kick to the lower back. Just another jab by Daenerys, and another one, and a headlock. And Daenerys with a suplex to the freaking Lilith. And drags her from the ropes. And now Daenerys with the freaking Targaryen crossface on Lilith. Daenerys beat Lara Croft back in the ignition with that move, and Lilith managed to get out of it. Headlock by Daenerys again. And Lilith with a freaking Russian leg sweep to Daenerys. Another kick to the lower back. And a stomp to the arm. There's another punch to the face by Lilith. And Daenerys just kicks in a slap. And Lilith just ripping Daenerys in the corner. Clothesline knocks her down. And now Lilith going for the freaking walls of Pandora. She's a bit too close to the ropes, though. And Daenerys just literally just reached down and grabbed the ropes and could break the hold. And Daenerys with a small package. 1, 2, and Lilith kicks out. Almost got caught there. Did Lilith by Daenerys. Arm drag by Daenerys. And Daenerys with a springboard, which she nailed. Now Daenerys drags her from the ropes. Rolls over again. And now going for the freaking Targaryen crossface again. And Lilith is just crawling and reaching for the ropes, and she manages to reach him. Springboard dropkick by Daenerys to Lilith. Oh god, Daenerys, what are you doing? Oh god. Really? You're gonna tear apart my announce table? Again? Thanks a lot, Daenerys. Like, seriously, man. Now Daenerys sets Lilith against my announce table, and now sets her on the table. Oh god, Daenerys, what are you doing? Springboard! Lilith through my announce table! I thought she was going to do a moonsault, but she did like a cross-body figure into her through the announce table. That's a first. And Lilith is just right back up. Freaking, how tough is Lilith? There's no selling that freaking spot. Now these two can't make up their minds if they want to go in or out of the ring. And Daenerys just whipping Lilith in the corner. And Lilith has a punch there. And they just keep running right into each other. Another punch to the face of Daenerys by Lilith. Whips her in the turnbuckle post. And just slams her face against the ring post and right back in the ring. And now they're both back in the ring. And now Daenerys dragging Lilith from the ropes again. And now going for a cover. 1, 2, and Daenerys gets the win over Lilith. After just slamming her face against the ring post. I guess she must have got a concussion or something, I don't know. But either way, Daenerys scoring another win. Making on a road to trying to get a shot at a title. That freaking springboard off the ropes to the announce table, though. Freaking, that was just crazy. Freaking just women's division, the best ones in the wrestling when it comes to the women's division we got in this company, people. If you like women's wrestling, freaking, you'll like what we got. Either way, the next match is Dion Richards taking on Wario. And as a warm-up for Dion's rematch with Syndrome for the U.S. title, and because Dion was pissed off at Wario for getting involved in his matches, helping Syndrome win and screwing him out of the U.S. title. And as was seen earlier on in the show when Dion was pissed when he went to the GM earlier. Wish you luck with that, Wario. Because Dion wants to freaking murder your ass. And congrats on the win again to Daenerys. And this is the singles match between Dion and freaking Wario, where Dion is trying to get some payback against Wario for freaking costing him the US title in the previous episode. And also, if you hear noises in the background, that was my dog whining for whatever reason, and my freaking lunch / early dinner being done. Meanwhile, freaking Dion is making his way out here. And freaking, I'm exposing the business because I got a freaking Keurig in the back. Not a Keurig, a freaking air fryer next to my desk. I made some chicken nuggets because I'm hungry. But either way, for those who haven't seen the last episode, Wario was at ringside for Syndrome in his match against Dion for the US title in the last episode. Wario distracted the referee while Dion was making Syndrome tap out, which should have won the match, but the ref was distracted, like I said. Syndrome would go on to win the match, even though it was complete bullshit how he freaking ended up winning and everything. And it just, Dion's been pissed about it ever since. So now Dion's trying to get a bit of payback against Wario for costing him the title before he has his rematch with Syndrome at Resurgance later on in the week. So yeah, Wario, you're gonna probably get your ass handed to you because this dude is livid. And he demanded this match earlier on in the show. And also, that was interesting about that whole promo that just happened between MVP and Jordan Williams a little bit ago. Those two are still talking smack towards one another. Faking, and Jordan has to defeat whoever it is that MVP chose to be his freaking opponent for this night. And Wario is just taunting Dion with this freaking, using the same entrance as him. Typical Wario. And also, Seth Rollins accepted Ken's challenge for the world title at Resurgence, so that'll be the main event of the show. Tonight's main event is a tag team title match between the Roadhouse Soldiers and Damian Thorne and Edward Carpathy of the Nobodies. The show has been stacked all fucking night, and freaking Resurgence is gonna be a stacked show too, because we know what the freaking women's title match is gonna be. We know what the the YouTube title match will be if Jordan beats MVP's chosen opponent, and we know what the hardcore and world title matches are. Freaking that pay-per-view is going to be freaking epic, more than likely. And let's get this match underway. Dion immediately with a clothesline just taking down Wario, and another one just turning him inside out. And Dion's already going for the Dion bomb. And he nails it. And Dion immediately going for a cover. 1, 2, and Wario kicks out. Headlock by Wario on Dion. Whoops him in the corner. Wario with a body slam with Dion. You're now calling elbow tap between the two. And from what I was told, also before this match started, there's going to be a tag team #1 contender gauntlet match at the pay-per-view. And now Dion's going for another freaking Dion bomb to Wario. Go my cover. 1, 2, and Dion makes quick work of freaking Wario with the 2 power bombs. That didn't take long, like I said. Sean, if you see this, please don't be mad at me that I essentially probably buried Wario. Freaking, it's not my fault. I'm just making that known. But Dion just destroying Wario with 2 power bombs. And sending a message to Wario's buddy Syndrome. This is what you can expect at the pay-per-view, motherfucker. I'm coming to get my belt back. Freaking Dion is all no freaking fun and games. He's all seriousness, and he is pissed, and he wants his belt back. And I do not blame him. The next match is a co-main event of the show where Jordan Williams takes on whoever it is that MVP is chosen to be his mystery opponent. And if Jordan wins, he'll face MVP for the YouTube title and Resurgence later in the week at the time of this recording. Lord, I freaking wish you luck with that, Jordan. And this is the freaking one-on-one match between Jordan Williams and whoever the hell MVP chose as his mystery opponent. And Jordan wins this match, he'll challenge MVP for the YouTube title, freaking of New-Gen and Resurgance later on in the week, like I said. And Jordan's been on a freaking tear lately in the AWF. He was PWTF World Champion for a while, then he lost to Mr. Huge, which was bullshit. And he's still been US Champion for like over a fucking year now. How the fuck he's managed to hold on to that US title, I have no freaking idea. The dude's freaking one of the best wrestlers in the company, I'm telling you. I know for a fact that my twin freaking is probably wishing he would get a shot at Jordan for the US title, but he's on another show. You know how that is. And here comes Jordan's mystery opponent, and oh my fucking god, how the fuck did we get this motherfucker? Freaking MVP chose Bobby Lashley of the Hurt Syndicate, as they're called now, to be Jordan's opponent. Which I'm kind of not surprised of, because it's not like freaking MVP really had a whole lot of options when it comes to friends of his that he probably could have had Jordan face. Yes, I don't know what the heck Cedric Alexander's doing these days, and I know for a fact that Sheldon Benjamin that works for this show freaking can't stand MVP as far as I know. I haven't seen Sheldon in forever. It's been a hot minute since we've seen him. We need to get him to come back at some point. But freaking Bobby Lashley, I guess, is still on good terms with MVP, which I'm not really all that surprised of. And Bobby Lashley's facing Jordan in this match, and is apparently going to be working for New-Gen now. That's just crazy. And the fact that we even got him just amazes me at the same time. And let's get this match underway, and I still cannot believe that we got Bobby Lashley, and Jordan whips Bobby Lashley in the corner. And whips him in the opposite side of the ring. Drop kick by Jordan in the Bobby Lashley in the corner, and a rolling senton, which he missed. And now Lashley with the armbar on Jordan. And Jordan with a shoulder tackle, knocking Bobby Lashley down. And headlock by Jordan. Northern Light suplex by Jordan to Bobby Lashley. And now Jordan with an armbar on Bobby Lashley. Whatever the hell that was. And now headlock by Jordan. And Lashley with a suplex to Jordan Williams. And a shot to the lower back. And a go behind. Headbutt to the back of the neck at Jordan there by Lashley. Oh god. And Jordan's just had his face slammed in Bobby Lashley's thigh. And a punch in the midsection there by Lashley. Now an armbar. And a headbutt to the shoulder of Jordan there by Bobby Lashley. And Jordan blocks that punch and hits him with his own. And a headlock. And Lashley just throwing him off of him. And now Bobby Lashley with another suplex to Jordan. You know MVP's probably enjoying this, except for that, because Jordan just nailed him with a freaking drop kick. And now an armbar by Jordan. And Lashley reverses it into his own shoulder tackle. And now a headbutt to Jordan, just knocking him down by Lashley. And Bobby Lashley whipping Jordan in the ropes. And Jordan with the double knees to Bobby Lashley, taking him down there. And now Jordan whipping Lashley into the ropes. Hurricane Rana by Jordan. And a headlock by Jordan on Lashley. Whips him. Oh, nope. And Lashley's reversing to a belly-to-belly suplex. And now Lashley just stomping a freaking mud hole in Jordan. And walking dry like the biscuits that Jordan likes to eat. Shout out to Jordan, by the way. Then freaking Lashley freaking with a backbreaker to Jordan Williams. And now Lashley just raining down punches to the head of Jordan Williams there. And Jordan just shoves him off. Now an armbar by Jordan again. Knee to the midsection by Bobby Lashley to Jordan. Clothesline knocking him down. And now Lashley just raining down more punches to the head of Jordan. Oh god, now Lashley with a freaking choke toss to Jordan. And Jordan just kicks him off. Clothesline again, knocking Jordan down. slams him against the ring. And Jordan whips Lashley in the corner. And now Lashley whipping Jordan in the corner. Backflip by Jordan. Avoiding where Lashley to go for there. Dodges a clothesline attempt. Running clothesline by Jordan and Lashley. Just punched him in the face there and blocks that punch. Headlock by Jordan and Lashley. RKO by Jordan. Shout out to Randy Orton, by the way. Go for cover. 1, 2, and Lashley kicks out. Go behind by Jordan. You're good, Jordan. I don't know what the hell that was about, but whatever. Armbar by Jordan again. And now he sets Lashley against the ropes. Sends him to the outside. Oh, God. And now Jordan with a freaking DDT to Bobby Lashley on the apron. And I think Bobby Lashley probably has a concussion now. Great. Now I'm going to get my freaking DMs blown up by Tony Khan. Lashley just staring at Jordan while he was in the ring. And Jordan just juked him out there. And Lashley blocking that kick. Clothesline by Lashley, knocking Jordan down. And now Lashley dragging Jordan over to somewhere. Kicking the section of Bobby Lashley by Jordan there. And another kick in the section by Jordan to Lashley. Back body drop by Lashley to Jordan. Reps up to a count of 6. And now Lashley just went in and out of the ring. Because he wanted to stop the count. And Hurricanrana by Jordan and Lashley there. And a shot to the back. And a kick to midsection by Lashley to Jordan. These two are just brawling on the outside of the ring. And Lashley sending Jordan back in the ring. Oh, God. Now Lashley setting up for something. Oh, God. He has him up for a Dominator by Lashley. Now drags Jordan away from the ropes. Going for cover is Lashley. 1, 2, and Jordan kicks out after getting hit with the Dominator. And Lashley just knocking Jordan down there. Kick to the leg of Jordan. Now Lashley going for cover. 1, 2, and Jordan kicks out again. And an armbar by Lashley. Knee to the midsection by Jordan to Lashley. And a kick to the midsection as well. And a headlock. And Jordan whipping Lashley into the corner. Drop kick by Jordan in the corner. And Lashley. And another one. Double foot stomp by Jordan to Lashley in the corner. Oh, God. And now Jordan. Well, nope. I thought Lashley must have cut him off there, but he was able to avoid it. Oh, God. And now Jordan with a twisting neck breaker off the suplex. And now Jordan going for cover. 1, 2. Nope, only one count. Probably should have gone for something, but there. A freaking heel kick there by Jordan. RKO by Jordan. Go for cover, Jordan. 1, 2. And Jordan beats Bobby Lashley with an RKO. And the real Jordan's probably going to be pissed off at me for that. But freaking Jordan Williams will face MVP for the YouTube title at Resurgance later on in the week. And this was probably one of the best matches we've ever had in this company. And it stings that this is how Bobby Lashley freaking has his debut in a loss. But at the same time, you also can blame that on MVP because freaking Jordan was determined to get a shot at the YouTube title. And he wasn't going to let freaking somebody like Bobby Lashley beat him with freaking huge stakes on the line. Bobby Lashley, though, did impress me, though. Freaking, I see big things for him in this company. Either way. Freaking. But Jordan, well, like I said, with a huge win over a former WWE champion and TNA. And freaking one half the current tag team champions. Oddly enough, with the real life Shelton Benjamin. Freaking, he'll be facing MVP for the YouTube title pay-per-view later in the week for New Gen. And in the main event, which is coming up next, is a tag team title match between the Roadhouse Soldiers and freaking Damian Thorne and Edward Carpathier. Nikolai Carpathy. See, I don't know why I keep calling him Edward. I keep thinking about that dude from Twilight, even though I fucking don't even watch those movies or read the books. Anyway, nobody's challenging the tag titles up next, and that match is going to be crazy. Probably. And this is the main event of this freaking show, where the Roadhouse Soldiers are defending the New Gen tag titles against the Nobodies. And these guys have been the tag team champions for a freaking ridiculously long ass time, let's be completely honest. They might not have defended the belts very often, but they, like I said, they have just been there's a reason why they haven't had to defend the belts, because they've just been dominating the tag division. Every time somebody stepped up, they always just knocked them right back down. And now their newest opponents, the Nobodies, are trying to win tag team gold for the first time. And I wish them fucking luck. That's all I'm going to say, because these guys are two of the toughest sons of bitches in the roster. And there's a reason why they haven't lost. Ever. Since they showed up. They're the ones that freaking sent Rednecks FTW back to the main roster after they beat them. And here comes this gaggle of jack-offs. Except for Marilyn Manson, he's cool. Shout out to Josh again. But freaking... here comes the Nobodies. Damian Thorne, Nikolai Carpathy are here challenging for the titles. And freaking Marilyn Manson, I guess, is going to be standing on the outside of the ring, supporting his guys. And I would be amazed if these freaking jack-offs actually managed to beat the Roadhouse Soldiers. Of all teams, these are the guys I do not want to see as the tag team champions. To be honest, I'd rather see the freaking symbiotes. They're still working for Doomfist, as far as I know, win the things. Well, that's just me. And how this show's been going all night, this match is probably going to be a freaking insanity. I know that for a fact. And if these guys somehow manage to win, it'll be the first time the Nobodies have ever held any kind of title, which would be nuts to think about. And let's get this tag title main event underway! And ATG freaking setting off with Damian Thorne. Shot to the arm of Damian Thorne by ATG. And headlock. Russian leg sweep by Damian Thorne to ATG. And now another headlock by Thorne. And Thorne with the suplex to ATG. The strength of Damian Thorne. They lift the big guy up like that. Well, that's one way of doing an arm breaker, I guess, or whatever the hell that was. And now Khan Edward tapped from the two. Sean McCarty's going to be happy about that. Go behind by ATG. Whoops, Thorne in the corner. And freaking Tommy freaking with a back tag to freaking ATG and just shoves off Damian Thorne. And now Tommy lifts up Thorne and slams him down on his knee. ATG trying to get a cheap shot and on Damian Thorne. And Thorne puts Tommy in the corner. And ATG, being a good tag team partner, holds on to Thorne. Just slap to the face of Thorne by Tommy. And now headlock by Tommy on Thorne. ATG, quit trying to be a Darth Maul if he can actually still be a good tag team partner. Freaking Christ. Thorne just punches Tommy down. And I still need to grab those nuggets out of the freaking air fryer I have next to my desk here. And freaking Thorne with a headlock on Tommy. And a neckbreaker. Kick midsection by Thorne to Tommy. And just a punch to the face. But Tommy blocks out one. No headlock. Suplex by Tommy. Almost into a brain buster. And now Tommy with a go behind on Thorne. And Thorne with a belly to back suplex to Tommy. And Tommy with a knee to the midsection of Thorne. Another suplex by Tommy there to Thorne as well. And chop to the chest of Thorne there by Tommy. And a kick midsection again by Thorne to Tommy. Two kicks. Shot to the lower back of Tommy there. And another one by Thorne. Just bounced him off the ropes to do that too. And Thorne runs over and tags in Carpathia. And now armbar by Nikolai. Punch to the face of Tommy, knocking him down by Nikolai Carpathy there. And he just tags in Thorne again. Like, what was the point of that? Just the straight punch to the dome of Tommy there and just tags the point back in. Backbreaker by Thorne to Tommy. Elbow drop by Thorne. And freaking Tommy with a suplex of freaking Damian Thorne, sorry. And now Tommy whips Thorne in the corner. And Thorne just kicks him off. And a kick midsection by Thorne to Tommy. Punch to the face. And a shot to the back. And another one by Thorne to Tommy. And a hex handle to the back. Just these clubbing shots to the back of Tommy tied by Thorne. Misses the kick there. And Tommy nails him with a kick to the midsection there. And a headlock. Elbow to the face, knocking him down. Thorne with an elbow drop to the chest of Tommy there. And Tommy manages to tag in ATG. Now ATG with a headlock on Thorne. Neckbreaker by ATG Thorne. Now ATG just wailing away at Thorne. Suplex by the big guy to Thorne. Tommy trying to get a cheap shot in there too. And Thorne whipping ATG in the corner. Tags in Carpathy. There's a punch to the midsection there to ATG by Nikolai. And misses the punch there. And ATG with a kick to the midsection of Nikolai there. Whoops him in the corner. Watch out, ref. And tags in Tommy. Off the ropes. Drop toe hold and Magnation elbow. Take a shot. Marilyn Manson is pissed about that. It's like, this isn't the Magnation. We need to quit bringing that up. And I'm like, I'll bring it up as much as I want, motherfucker. And now ATG getting tagged in by Tommy. Arm drag by ATG and Tommy. And double kip up by the boys. Nikolai freaking is pissed off with Tommy about that. Tried to go after him, but ATG freaking stopped him. And slams him down on his knee again. And now ATG with a go behind on Nikolai there. Flips him over. Shot the lower back of ATG by freaking Nikolai. And now just repeated punches to ATG. And freaking just a shot to the lower back, knock him down after the body shot. Just more punches to the body of ATG by Nikolai Carpathy there. And just drops him on the top rope. Shoulder tackle by the big guy, knocking him down. And dodges whatever he tried to go for there. And a clothesline by Nikolai Carpathy to ATG, knocking him down. Shoves him off. Black hole slam, more boss man slam by Nikolai Carpathy at ATG. Now just choking him out. What a freaking dick. Springboard by Carpathy there. Freaking nailed it, surprisingly. And Tommy breaking up whatever Carpathy tried to go for there. Another car and elbow tie up. Sean's gonna be happy about that. Go behind. In the shot, lower back. And ATG whipping Carpathy to the outside. And Carpathy just punching him in the face there. He tried to go for something. Diamond cutter much? Freaking Carpathy? DDP's on his roster, you know, he's gonna be pissed about that. And an elbow to the head. And Carpathy tried to go for suplex, but ATG reversed it into his own suplex. Clothesline attempt, but ATG reversed it into an arm drag. And just repeated punches to the head of Carpathy by ATG. Now ATG whipping Carpathy in the corner. Tags in Tommy. And after ropes, drop toe hold and Magnation elbow. Take a shot. Drink responsibly, people. Or just don't drink at all. Just drink soda or water, some shit. And Tommy just knocking freaking Thorne off the apron. And apparently ATG got knocked off by freaking Carpathy. And ATG with a shot to the back of Carpathy, knocked him down. And then was just wailing him away at him, but Carpathy reversed it and now nailed him with a suplex. Clothesline attempt again by Carpathy, reversed it freaking into a black hole slam into a bossman slam like he did to ATG. And missed the springboard. Good job, dumbass. Elbow to the back of the head again. And ATG just wailing at Carpathy, at least he tried to. And just slams him face first into the ring. Collar and elbow tap between these guys again. And headlock by Carpathy to Tommy. Jumping headbutt to Tommy there, knocking him down. Now Carpathia picking Tommy back up, and just repeated punches there in a kick midsection. Diamond cutter again. DDP's gonna be fucking livid, freaking out. I already know he's gonna be blowing up my messages here in a minute. And also Tommy nailing him with a clothesline. Whoops him in the corner. And tags in ATG does Tommy. And after ropes, drop toe hold again, and take a shot. For that third Magnation elbow. And ATG just beeling Thorne back into the ring for some reason. Ref, get the fuck out of the way so Tommy can get out of the ring. And ATG's got knocked in the corner by Thorne. And Carpathia tried to go for something on Tommy, but he punched him off. And ATG just knocking Thorne off the apron. Just everybody's going in for the wrong motherfucking person for some reason. Now Manson's getting involved, apparently. With Tommy, or whatever the hell that was about. And Carpathia just wandering around outside the ring. ATG, you literally just let yourself get held back there by freaking Thorne. And a chop to the chest of ATG by Carpathia. Stomp to the arm of ATG by Nikolai there. Oh god, no. Carpathia trying to go for a submission on ATG. That didn't last long. And Thorne takes out Tommy. And Carpathia is kicking ATG off him and he tried to do something there. Sets him against the ropes. Whoops him to the outside. And ATG just punches him off. Freaking ATG. Freaking whatever the hell kind of slam that was. And Carpathia whipping him into the ropes to the outside. And Carpathia just a shot to ATG's chest, knocking him off the apron there. Now ATG's just running around the ring, trying to get away from all these guys that are on the outside of the ring. Go behind by Carpathia, and a kick to the back of the leg. And ATG reversed it into a belly back suplex. And now ATG with a DDT to Carpathia. And runs over and tags in Tommy finally. Back body drop to freaking Carpathia there by freaking Tommy. And now Tommy with repeated punches. And the wind-up punch. Pop! Just sending him flying across the ring. And ATG takes out Thorne. And Tommy going for cover, retain the titles. One, not even a one count. What the fuck? Just repeated punches there by Tommy. Carpathia blocks that one. Just that punch is knocking Tommy down. Now just choking him out again. And Carpathia runs over and tags in Thorne. Headlock by Thorne on Tommy. And Tommy with a drop toe hold to freaking Thorne. Elbow drop to the back. And Tommy blocking that punch. Into a headlock. Elbow to the back of the head. And that punch is knocking Thorne down. I think another punch by Tommy. They're going to kick the midsection. And Tommy blocks that one. Into an armbar. Backbreaker by Tommy to Thorne. Just freaking that stone cold freaking elbow drop by Tommy there. And Carpathia holding on to Tommy so Thorne has a minute to freaking recover on that elbow drop. And now Thorne with an armbar on Tommy. Clothesline to Tommy, knocking him down. And now just repeated elbow to the shoulders of Tommy Todd. You just punched your own partner, dumbass. Freaking Carpathia just almost screwed his own partner there. And a suplex by Tommy. And ATG getting tagged in by Tommy now. Kick to midsection. And Thorne just a flurry of punches there, knocking the big guy down. Now Tommy holding on to Thorne. Chop to the chest of Thorne by ATG. And Thorne just punches him off. freaking clubbing shot there by Tommy and ATG. Not Tommy, freaking Thorne at ATG. Jesus Christ, too many people in this match. God damn. Tilt-a-whirl slam there by Thorne at ATG. And now Thorne tried to go for submission on ATG. You know, he's literally right there by the ropes and or his own tag team partner. And ATG blocking that punch there and just pair punch there. Another tilt-a-whirl slam by Thorne and ATG. Slams on against the ring, most useless move in wrestling. And again. And now Thorne with an armbar on ATG. Just punches him down. Misses whatever the hell that was. Kicked midsection by ATG. And ATG was running on the ring. I thought he was going to tag at Tommy, but instead he just whips Thorne in the corner. Off the ropes. Clothesline spear by Tommy, Todd, and freaking ATG. Going for cover. And of course Marilyn Manson is getting involved. And standing up on the apron. And Thorne tried to go for something, but Tommy flips him over. And now Tommy's just stomping a mud hole in him. And now armbar by Tommy on Thorne. Knee in midsection by Thorne to Tommy. And whiffed the kick there. And blocks the punch there. And headlock. Clothesline knock him down. And another one, or a clubbing shot. Tilt-a-whirl power slam by freaking Thorne to Tommy. And now Tommy's back up and he's pissed. Clothesline by Tommy. And another one. Misses the freaking drop kick. And now Thorne has him up. Freaking. But whatever the hell that was, I forget what he called it. 1, 2, only a 1 count. What the fuck? Clothesline by Tommy again. And another one. Heel kick by Tommy, knocking down Thorne. Kicked in midsection by Tommy to Thorne. And a headlock by Thorne. And Tommy wrestled into a Russian leg sweep. Now Tommy, with the repeated punches, and the freaking wind-up punch, pop, sending Thorne flying across the ring again. And now go for covers Tommy, and ATG tried to take out Carpathe, but freaking he dumped him out of the ring, and Manson's distracting the fucking referee again. Clothesline by Tommy, taking out Thorne. Go for cover again. Not even a 1 count that time, because the ref was still getting distracted. Now, and good job, Carpathe. You just broke up your own tag opponent's finishing move. Good job, moron. And now Thorne going for the freaking high cross. Or freaking reverse cross, sorry. That's what he calls it. I remember now. And Carpathe can't even bother to take out freaking ATG. Good job, moron. And ATG breaks up that pin attempt off the freaking reverse cross by Thorne. Tommy with a freaking roll up. 1, 2, and Tommy gets the win for the Roadhouse Soldiers. With a roll up because his own tag team partner Thorne's own tag team partner fucked up his own freaking attempt at freaking keeping ATG from going for a pin attempt, sorry. And freaking he wasn't there in time to save his tag opponent from getting pinned himself. But the freaking Roadhouse Soldiers freaking score the win and retain the tag titles, unsurprisingly. With Tommy in a freaking roll up. And now my twin is freaking having flashbacks when he lost his freaking AWF title match freaking at JKP that one time. Yeah. But freaking Christ almighty. I still can't believe that Tommy won with a roll up. And the Roadhouse Soldiers are still the New Gen Tag Champions. If you're watching this, like this video, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you at Resurgence later in the week. And I'm pretty sure that Marilyn Manson's going to be chewing out freaking the nobodies after this match. Probably.